What's up, developers? In this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the strategy of my YouTube channel, talk about what I've been doing, what I think's working, and then a new strategy idea that I have that I'm going to try out. And I figure I could also talk a little bit about why I decided to start YouTube in the first place, so you have a little bit more background about me. I figure some of you might find that interesting. So why don't I start there? Why did I decide to start YouTube in the first place? Well, I had two reasons really. So the first reason was a short-term reason. The second reason was a long-term reason. So short-term, the economy has been really bad. So over the last couple of years, it's been bad. We've seen software engineers being laid off in the thousands. And when people are laid off, it takes them 6 months or more to find a new job. So the job market has been really rough. And I'm the sole provider for my family. So my wife is a stay-at-home mom for our two kids. And so if I got laid off, that would be a big problem for us. So I thought, hey, what if I made coding tutorials on YouTube that could serve as a portfolio for me? That way, if I did get laid off, then hopefully this portfolio would help me bounce back faster. It would be a showcase of my skills and then help me get through the interview process and get that next job if the worst came to worst and I got laid off. So that was the first reason. And then the second reason is that I have a dream of being a solo entrepreneur. I'd love to be my own boss, have my own small business, and YouTube is one avenue to do that. So I thought, hey, why not give it a try? See if I can make some videos that people find valuable and get monetized and make some money. And one of the big reasons why I want to be a solo entrepreneur is because it gives me the freedom to work from anywhere. So my wife is from Indonesia, and so her side of the family is over in Indonesia, and we want our kids to be able to grow up and know their grandparents on my wife's side. So we want to be able to go to Indonesia somewhat frequently. Well, it would be nice to go once a year, but it's very expensive. And if we were to go once a year, we want to stay there for a month or two in order to make the trip worthwhile, because the plane tickets are so expensive. But right now, the job that I have doesn't allow me to work from Indonesia, so that's just not possible. So if I can make this dream come true, then it would be amazing for my family, my kids to be able to have that experience growing up and knowing their family on their mom's side. So, given that, I can segue now into my current strategy of how I've been trying to grow this YouTube channel and make that dream come true. So what I have been doing is I've been making these long form coding tutorials. That's what's been the most successful on my channel. Looking really at these three. So these videos are multiple hours long. So this one's 4 hours long, 2 hours, 2 hours long. But they're getting, so this one 4,500 views, 9,000 views, 4,600 views. So there's clearly value in these videos. People are finding these helpful, which is really validating for me and makes me feel good knowing that I've created some videos that people care about and are helping them learn how to code, or teaching them ideas and concepts that are helping them. So that's the good thing is, with my current strategy, I've kind of found some success there. But the problem is, if we take a look at my last couple of videos, they flopped. So this one only has 462 views. This one has 582 views, and still 40 minutes long and 45 minutes long. So it took me a lot of effort, a lot of time that I put into these videos, and nobody watched them. And so it kind of got me thinking, like, if I'm going to invest so much time into these videos, I don't want to make videos that nobody cares about, right? That's not helpful for you, it's not helpful for me, it's just a waste of everybody's time. So that gets me to the new strategy where, and actually I need to shout out the IntJ engineer here. I messaged him back and forth a couple times, and you can see here he introduced me to an idea that I hadn't really thought of, was that it's possible the YouTube algorithm had been updated and was now neglecting my content. And I hadn't thought about that. So he kind of suggested, why don't you make some more like 5 minute long videos in between the long form deep dive tutorials? And that's a good idea. So I'm planning to give that a try. So there's a couple things, right? So maybe my last videos flopped because they're just not interesting and people don't care about these ideas. Or they flopped because the YouTube algorithm is neglecting my channel because I don't post frequently enough. So to post these multi-hour long videos, it takes me like 4 to 5 weeks to make them. So it's not possible for me to post one of these every single week. But what I can do is post a 5 to 10 minute long video once a week, and then every 4 or 5 weeks, then I can post the long form tutorial, the deep dive. So I'm planning to give that a try, and hopefully that works. And it got me thinking about how can I make short 5 to 10 minute long coding videos that are valuable, because when you only have 5 to 10 minutes, that's not enough time to really write much code. I could write some code and then demo it and show you all the idea behind that code. And I started thinking that that might be valuable, because here in the era of AI where these LLMs can generate a lot of code for us, um, knowing the syntax of the code seems less valuable now, but knowing the ideas and how to solve a problem, that seems valuable. Because if you don't know what to ask, what to prompt the LLM, then you tell it to solve a problem, it might solve it, but in a way that's not efficient or not ideal. But if you know a lot of the key core concepts behind developing software, then you'll be able to ask the right question to the LLM, and it will solve the problem in the best way. So I think that's the best way to tackle these 5 to 10 minute long videos, is kind of discuss these core coding concepts. But I'd love to get your feedback. Let me know in the comments or DM me what you think would be a valuable 5 to 10 minute long video. So yeah, that's the plan. Introduce some short form videos in between the deep dive tutorials, and hopefully that starts to signal to the YouTube algorithm that my channel is active. I'm in fact investing a lot of time and effort into this channel, and tell the algorithm not to neglect my channel. Uh, so yeah, I hope you found this interesting. Thought I'd just discuss the strategy a little bit, and this can be the first short form video that I post in between my more long form tutorials. All right, happy coding and Godspeed.